getting in the car line reads. I was going to do it as like a short, but I can't talk that fast. So what if October 1993, Death Head versus Minion? It is what if Death Head 1 had survived. I did not follow Death Head or Minion, so I don't know a whole lot about him, except I can say that reading Death Head's dialogue is slightly annoying. In the original story, I guess Death Head and Minion were fighting, along with a host of other well-known superheroes. We have Captain America, Wolverine, Mr. Fantastic. They are all fighting to kill Minion, and Minion apparently can shove his, I don't know what to call that, sword thing into somebody's skull and like take all of their abilities straight like Neo style into the back of the head. But that's kind of cool. So what happens is he kills, I guess Minion kills Death Head in the original one, but in the what if version, he, right before he gets killed, grabs and touches I want to show you, but I can't find it. He hits something on his chest and he like goes into the future, and like not just like a little in the future, like super far into the future, to the year 2020, way in the future. Anyway, and instead of killing, oh, there he is, disappearing. Instead of Minion being able to kill Death Head, he goes to his next target, which is Mr. Fantastic. For some reason, there's a little kid in this place, and of course, Reed Richards, being the wonderful person that he is, saves this kid who, again, I don't understand why there's a kid there, and then dies in the process. Minion does his magic thing, magic fist, and steals Reed Richards' brilliant mind. Death's Head goes back into the past, or into the future, sorry. It is kind of the past, though. Goes far to the future, into 2020. Runs into a doctor who was there. I already forgot her name. And Dr. something. This one. And she hires him to kill Minion. And Minion, I mean, Death's Head looks ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I started reading this. I'm like, I'm going to hate this. But actually I ended up kind of liking it. So the gist is, Death's Head's like, okay, now he's Death's Head 2 for some reason. And that's why it says, what if Death's Head 1 hadn't died? So he's Death's Head 2. It's a mouthful. And he's going to go kill Minion, who is now with Reed Richards' brain inside of him. He is now calling himself Charcoal. What is he calling himself? Something weird. Man, I'm the worst at these reviews. Can't even keep all the names straight. Just they're not characters that I followed. Anyway, I'll find it in a second. So I was like, man, the story is just dragging on and on. But what was cool is that Death's Head 2 went ahead and grabbed a bunch of the local superheroes. He hit up the Fantastic Four. Then they grabbed some other buddies, and then we have, here he goes. We have The Thing, Cage, Neymar, the Invisible Woman, War Machine, and Captain America, and the Human Torch, all getting together with him to go fight Minion. I was like, wait, this might be cool. And then they throw down, man. There's a huge fight scene for like 5 pages. It's really cool. And there's some spins. There's some things you don't want to know. Spoiler alert, there's going to be spoilers. So if you don't want spoilers, you're going to go back and read a book that came out in 1993. Otherwise, stick with me. Minion kills them all. One of the cool things, like Captain America throws his shield, and Minion like redirects it, and it chops off Neymar's head. The Invisible Woman is like trying to make one of her shield bubbles inside of Minion, which is now Charcoal or something, whatever he's calling himself, and going to explode him from the inside out. But right as he's about to do it, Captain America grabs her and moves her out of the way because the thing is like throwing a building on top of Minion, and they're all just trying to kick the crap out of Minion. They're all proud of themselves. They did such a good job. But Minion's like, I got this. And apparently if you try to kill Minion one way, he learns from it and can adapt. Reminds me a little bit of Doomsday. A little bit of Doomsday. Sorry, but I know that was a DC reference and we're reading Marvel. So she tries to do it again the second time, and he's like, did you hear me? I told you I learned from your mistakes. And instead of it hitting him, he like redirects it into the thing, so the thing explodes from the inside out, and he just kills them all. And then the whole time Death's Head 2 is hanging out, and as soon as pretty much everybody's dead, then he goes into it, and he brings out these huge guns, and he starts, oh yeah, look at this part, this one's cool. And he goes in there, he starts crushing. There's a War Machine. The fight scenes are really cool. So he brings out these huge guns and just goes to work. And he's not winning. He's just like going back and forth, and nothing is killing Minion. And then he like gets this thing where I guess Minion can only use one of his 105 personalities or talents at the same time. And then he goes to Reed Richards because he wants to like do something scientific and hurt the other one. But what he didn't realize is that Reed Richards is still in there. He's still Reed Richards, and he's still all powerful and good. And then, spoiler alert, Reed Richards' personality or whatever inside of Minion kills Minion. He is the reason why Minion dies, not because of Death's Head 2, because Minion was far too... Oh, they call him carnal, not charcoal, carnal. I just read it. I'm like, I don't know, charcoal or something. Carnal. Still stupid. Anyway, yeah, it was super fun. That's what happens. So instead of in this alternate reality, he basically kills so many of the most popular heroes die in this fight. And then that was it. So, yeah, started off rough. I didn't enjoy it, but ended with a banger. I like it.
No! It's no longer a collectible! Oh!
What a nerd.